Hello everybody, this is LudiCole15. Welcome back to another part of Let's Play Pokemon HeartGold. Last time we took on the Burn Tower and also took on the Equity Gym yeah, you get the idea. We also are now able to surf, which means you can explore a couple more areas, specifically in Union Cave. Yes, I'm back here, just so I can do the one thing I want to do because it's Friday. And also there's an item here, Great Ball. And nothing else? Nothing else, yeah. Other than that, this is what we're going to do mostly today. There is another thing we can do in the Union Cave, but I don't want to do right now for obvious reasons. And there are quite other Pokemon you can find, but I'm not going to go over all of them because I can go over them in another area and save some time, specifically in other routes. But here, I will only go over a few Pokemon that I know I should go over to save some time. With first Power Repel, and I'll go over it, because now we can surf around. There are more Pokemon we can find, specifically water types. Like in here, we can find, while surfing around, there's a small percent chance you can find the Pokemon Quagsire. If you, for some reason, did not like having Wooper early game, well, here's your chance to get Quagsire at this point of the game. Like I said before, good type, good bulk, good ability to complement the bulkiness, and also good moves for the most part. Learns Earthquake, Yawn, Rain Dance for some reason, and yeah. We also got Surf, so I'd recommend giving it Surf for now, and then eventually give it Waterfall. The HM remover, move deleter will be accessible eventually. And the only issue with this family is ice moves. You're going to be using Ice Beam or Blizzard for offensive ice moves, unless you're able to grind up for Ice Punch, which you're most likely not going to do. Alright, that was a bit quick, finally. Now before, when we went up here last time, we can go, last time when we were up here, we weren't able to do much up there, but we can do stuff now. But I don't want to go over there until I feel like we should be able to. But my objective is to explore a different area of water. You'll figure out where specifically. And that is over where? Over here. Since we could surf here, I'm going to explore this area here. And the main reason why I'm exploring this area now is because it's Friday. And you'll see why. All of you who played this game, if you know what happens on Fridays, then you know what I mean by. But there's some trainers here too we have to fight, which sucks. Who's that? Leave me and my Pokemon alone. So we have quite a few Pokemaniacs who have nothing but Marowaks. And that's not good for us because it's the ground type and I've got nothing to counter ground types. I'm pretty sure this thing is Bone Club, and this thing hits hard. Crud, I don't know what to do. It's got low special defense, but what do? I think I'm just gonna let Acrobatics fight because I just can't let Solar fight this ground type. Keep making mistakes. Of course, you use a move that's not gonna. All right, we're gonna Wing Attack. It doesn't resist flying. And I'm immune to Bone Club. Whatever move it has. That was a crit. Jeez. Rage is going to do no damage. And that was a crit too. Well, that's this Marowak's done. Our team's a bit over-leveled, especially for the... Not for the next gym. We're definitely not over-leveled for the next gym, but like... Our team's going to get over-leveled soon with all these trainers we can fight. And since we're not getting our 4th member for quite a while... We're going to keep using Wing Attack because that's our strongest move, and it's only doing that much damage. Jeez. Makes me wish I had another stab move. Marowak is just really defensive, as I remember. I'll go over Marowak soon. There's a couple areas that got added in this game that I'll figure out how I'm going to do bios for those. In the meantime, I'm going to have to figure out what to do for this area specifically. There are a couple bios we can do still once we get to the bottom floor, and this Wing Attack's a kill. Okay, really? Why is it not killing? I'm gonna bite it, and it's done. And the worst part, there are more trainers to come. Makes me wish. This is why I wish I had a water type, but I'm not gonna get a water type for a long time. Because of the team I planned. Mother! Of course you're gonna call me now. Another one for the mother counter, if anyone wants to keep track. No item here. And we're gonna keep surfing. I'm actually gonna pause right now. I need to do something quickly. I just realized I need to do something quickly. I'll be right back. My goodness. Good. See you guys in a bit. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And now I'm gonna go back to battling. My plan is I'm actually gonna swap to acrobatics because I already know what this guy has. If I remember correctly, this guy has a Kangaskhan, doesn't he?
I came all the way here to conduct my Pokemon research. Let me demonstrate my findings in a real battle.
This guy has a Kangaskhan level 26, if I'm correct. And Kangaskhan hits hard. I always wish it was a ground type. At the same time, I'm glad it isn't. And this thing hits real hard. So I'm just gonna hope to flinch it. I was thinking of using wing attack, but I don't know, honestly. Oh my goodness, this whole thing is bothering me. Alright. I'm playing to confuse Ray, actually. I'm gonna wing attack. That did a bit of damage. Rage? Really? That does more damage the more damage you take, and now I'm just gonna confuse Ray. Confuser is a ghost move, but like status element, status move. So it's less of a worriment for me. Of course, you never hurt yourself. And speaking of confusion, we're both confused, aren't we? No. They never hurt themselves. This Shobo wastes so much time. Finally. No biting, we're good. Kangaskhan's down. There's so many trainers here that I might not have enough time to do something else I need to go over. I'll show you what I mean by level up. Acrobatics is way over leveled, and Air Cutter, I am not teaching you Air Cutter, boy. You wanna know why? Because it's a special move, and you are more of a physical attacker. And Air Cutter can miss. And for 4 or 5 more power and less accuracy, it's not worth it to me. I'm gonna swap to Solar now and continue on from here. So now we're in the second basement, and there are a couple more Pokemon you can find, but I'm only gonna go over one of them. There's a new Pokemon you can find while surfing, but I'm only gonna go over one of the new Pokemon you can find. Wildpower Repel. And the new Pokemon you can find, even though we already have it, we can find Golbat this early on. If you, for some reason, did not want to raise a Zubat early on and just want to have a Golbat, then here's your chance. Comes with Bite, Wing Attack, if I'm correct anyway. Yeah. Overall, pretty strong Pokemon as it is right now. If you can catch it, I wouldn't recommend catching it just because it's this late on. And you can also find Zubats so you can get a bit more happiness. And you have to, and even if you catch it for this one on, you're gonna have a tough time getting it full happiness without a friend ball. At least Zubat has a low catch rate to where, easy catch rate to where you can get it a happiness and a friend ball. Golbat's a lower catch rate. It's gonna be hard for it to get a friend ball. So if you really want it for the stats, here it is. If you don't want, if you wanted to use a team member, catch a Zubat, please. That's about it. There are some other Pokemon you can find, like I said, while surfing and yeah, but like, I'm not gonna go over them because you can find them in later areas and also fishing too. But you get my idea. There's an item here, elixir, and I think I missed a hidden item somewhere. Hold up, before I get out, I'm gonna look for a hidden item. Not here. I'm gonna keep surfing. There's a hidden item here. I missed it anyway. Never mind, it's not here. I have to keep going. Man, I'm really bad with these items. Let's keep surfing. Really, there's nothing here, really? Alright, then I get it. We're gonna fight this trainer here. It's an ace trainer, so they're gonna be a lot more powerful. I'm in training. Care for a round? So ace trainers have a lot of unique Pokemon, and yeah. Gwen! It's Gwen for Total Drama, guys! She turned into an ace trainer with Eevee team? Okay. We're gonna Flame Wheel. That's my plan. It only does half? Really? I thought to think strength does more. And I missed strengths. Don't you just... And my attack's lowered. Hooray! There's no way I can kill it now. And he's using quick attack. Everything's just going wrong. One sand attack and I'm missing every move. And 20 power? Something isn't right. And this won't kill. And I got rid of quick attack too. Oh no! Oh crud! Wait a minute, this thing has... It has flash fire, crud! Why? How often do you swap? Don't worry, it's a Flareon. It's pretty weak. It's a Flareon. Nobody likes Flareon. What? Please not the foot. God, what? What's all these switch-ins? Idiot! What are you doing, you fool? Why are you swapping all the time now? And this thing's gonna live Thundershock. Why is it swapping? You eliminated your Flash Fire? It's like, I'm just gonna take the Flash Fire, power up my fire moves. Oh wait, I'm just gonna swap to a Water type. I didn't think of that. Why? What? Now you're swapping to Jolteon. What is this switching crud going on? I'm gonna headbutt just because. Why would you have quick attack on this thing if it's already fast? Look, you're paralyzed now. See, I'm faster. And you don't have static, you have Volt Absorb. I'm not worried. Really, one sand attack. What is this switching going on here? I get it, I don't have a ground type. But, like, really? Kill the darn thing. What was with all this swapping going on? It's like everybody just wanted to have... Darn, I wonder how much experience I'm gonna get now. That's a lot of experience. And then Eevee comes out again to play. Can the Eevee come out to play? Of course it can, and I'm quick attack priority. Don't kill. Ha! The only difference is you get stabbed and I don't. But I need Mary for this. I'm gonna need a heal because I need Mary. Okay, what do? I swap out the Solar, don't I? This thing's got Ember. It's got pretty weak stats. Like, the physical attack's good and all, but I'm not scared. It's gonna do a bit, though. Not really. I'm gonna heal because I need all the health I can get for a certain... there's a reason why I'm coming here. You'll see why. I would send out someone for fodder, but I have no reason to, and I'm gonna use another one. Because, darn, evolutions already... Like, I could come here later, but I want to do this now so I don't have to do this later on. Man, I made a bad move coming here with this many high-level trainers here. I'm going to keep using strengths. Can you stop using quick attack? Really? Alright, how much is this doing? Flareon's pretty slow. I would use Smoke Screen, but I'm not too worried. And strength should not kill, unfortunately. Unless I get a crit, that'd be nice. Quick attack won't kill me even with a crit. And the strength will kill you. And down goes all the Eevee trainers. No, we have Vaporeon, crud. We still have Vaporeon. Why didn't you swap to it at all? It's gonna quick attack or use water gun. Either way, I'm not outspeeding it. I'm gonna swap to Mary. Let's see, right? Is this the right move? Maybe I should have gone for the head. I don't know if I would have been faster. It's gonna quick attack. Oh, I'm slower, right? I forgot I'm slow as balls. Oh, yeah, Thundershock you and you're dead. Oh. I would have an easier time if I had a ground type to counteract 2 of those Pokemon, but I understand 3 members and one of them being over leveled is not going to help. But there goes Gwen. We don't have to deal with her crap madness again. We're going to use more healing items because I need... My bad. Use. I'm going to use my last one. Like I said, I got to buy more of these. And we're good. But what was with all this swapping? Okay, Hinatamir. There has to be. If only this was Gen 5 or Black and White 2 where it's like, oh, you ran out of Repel. You lost Repel wore off. Better use another one. I wish this was Gen 5. Ultra Ball, that's going to help out for what we're going to do. Also, I have a feeling I'm missing an item. I'm going to go back just so I can check if I missed an item or not. I feel like I did miss an item. Yeah, there's an item over here. Jeez. Alright. Okay, I missed a phone call. It's probably Mother. I didn't see. You can see in the video what it was. Okay, I'm more of just a normal trainer doing a Let's Play. Nick. I've heard many people named Nick. Oh, you're the starter guy. You've got all the starters. Cool. I got strength here, and you're going to lose. You've got all the starters? Cool. I've got strengths. And it doesn't even do half. Why does every freaking starter use scary face on me? Well, this time it does matter. Holy... Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. I'm scared now. I am really scared. A scary face, and then it actually matters. Acrobats, do your job, please. Boy. Dude, not cool. Having Dragon Rage this early on, jeez. I'm just getting my butt kicked by all these trainers here, and then I'm faster, obviously. Don't even make me laugh. Squirtle should be easy peasy for us. We're gonna bite just because wing attack won't kill it. Wow, bite won't even do half. Flinch, good. Wing attack. This thing doesn't have an ice cream, so we're good there. And then healing is nice, but Showball's not strong enough to heal. Oh, Curse is a bit scary. Not really. Because this thing's done now. And down goes Squirtle. And then we have one more to go. Bulbasaur. We're going to U-turn our way out of here. We can swap it to Solar to get more experience, because Solar needs some experience right now. Jeez, this is slow. And I still have one more trainer to deal with. And then I can do the last thing I want to do. I need Mary fully healed as much as possible. And I also... Oh, that's helpful. Flame Wheel should do some damage, and now that's it. Why is everything like the same level here, but like another... No. Alright, that's it for Solar. Mother! Ah, great. This is the point of the game where she's going to start calling you more often. There's an item I need from her, but otherwise I don't really need her much. Hyper Potion, that is a bit helpful, but I don't want to use my 200 HP at this point of the game. Any hidden items? Nope. Anyway, like I was saying, on a Friday, any time of Friday that is, like it could be on a night, day, morning, any time of Friday, you can find a certain Pokemon here we'll be going over. The Pokemon I like were there, I go anywhere. That's where a real trainer does. Anyways, we're gonna be fighting Ace Trainer. Emma. Oh, crud, a Poliwhirl. And it's one level higher. It's fine. This team doesn't have the best offenses right now. Its Poliwrath is a lot more scary. Body Sun's a bit scary, though. Oh, come on. This is where I wish I had my quick claw activating. Quick claw, yes! Good. Good. Alright, we're good now. We're done. Take down the last trainer. Poliwall is freaking scary sometimes. Not really, level 27. A lot of trainers, a lot of tough battles, but we got through them all. Thank goodness. I had to use a couple super potions. In fact, I had to use all of them, my bad. I'm going to send up Mary because we're going to have a certain Pokemon we're going to be catching. Right here. I just want to get this out of the way as fast as possible so we don't have to deal with anything else. On Fridays, you can find this Pokemon right here. I'll go over it once we start the battle, that is. Let's just hope we get this in the first try, that is. My Pokemon are pretty weak right now. But on Fridays, we can find the Pokemon Lapras. Let's go over Lapras. Lapras is a typical water Pokemon, or like one of the few water ice Pokemon we'll be finding in this game. And Lapras is one of the stronger water types we'll be able to catch entirely. Its water and ice is not water or ice. While I like the type offensively, defensively, it's not very good because it only has 2 resistances, and they're their own types. It quad resists ice and resists water. Offensively, though, this thing is pretty strong. It's not very strong offensively, but it's more of a bulky water Pokemon that learns solid moves to level up to back up its bulkiness. And like it learns Perish Song, Confuse Ray, and some offensive moves that can work with offensive with mixed attacking like Body Slam, and then we just got the Surf HM, so we can give it Surf. And through TMs, it can learn, obviously, it can learn Ice Beam through level up, but can also learn Ice Shard through level up. But through TMs, it does learn Psychic, which is an interesting option for this Pokemon. Yeah, pretty solid Pokemon overall, and it's just a very likable Pokemon that I just don't see many people hating on. I'll also learn Thunderbolt through TM, giving a bit more type coverage. It's just a well-rounded, solid water Pokemon. If you're looking for a water type, this is going to be one of the better ones you can find. The only issue I have right now is it seems to have a low catch rate. It's going to be a bit tough to catch, so we're going to use Thunder Wave, and it didn't use Ice Shard, thank goodness. And thankfully it does not have Perish Song right now. That'd be sad. Oh yeah! It starts off with Water Pulse. Didn't even notice that. I like to keep my Pokemon healthy, but at the same time I want to weaken this thing. I'm going to Thunder Shock you. This won't kill because this thing's pretty bulky. Okay, Confuser is going to be hard to deal with. If I can get through, I can get through this Pokemon. If I don't get through, well, yeah. Oh, why would you confuse me if you're going to kill me with Ice Shard? Why would you do that? Cool. Why would you confuse me if you're going to kill me with Ice Shard? I don't get this game. Ice Shard is priority ice move. And I'm going to bite you because this will not kill. And both its abilities are pretty good as well. Water Absorb and Shell Armor. It looks like it has Water Absorb. I'm going to bite it. Hopefully it has Shell Armor actually. Looks like it has Shell Armor. Alright, it's pretty low. We think we're good now. Body Slam's a bit scary. We saw from Poliwall. And now we're going to start catching it. I've got 4 Ultra Balls. I'm going to use one of them here because this thing's got a low catch rate. Just like Stantler. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, first ball. Let's go. Alright, we're done. Good. Thank goodness. Man, that was annoying. But we're done. Lapras. Just such a very good Pokemon. I love this thing. I don't need it, but I just caught it anyway to show you guys what it is. Oh, before I leave, I'm going to use my dowsing machine. Is he nearby? Nope. We're going to escape rope now out of here and go to another area. I only have one escape rope, but it's fine. I already used it for the puzzle. And we're out of here. So my next plan now is, since I don't know how much time we have left, I'm going to check my recording time. My plan is to go to a certain area. I like to go back to one of the early towns so I can show you a Pokemon that I should have been able to obtain earlier. I'll explore more of Union Cave later. I'll figure out when I'll do it, but I will explore the place again later. And we can do more stuff while we're surfing too. But I'll figure out what to do in a bit. I'm gonna cut out to what I'm gonna do anyway. This is solar because I want solar to get level up. And yeah. So I'm gonna meet you guys at a certain town. You'll see where. So I'm gonna save and see you guys in a bit. If we have time anyway, we should have. So I'm gonna see you guys. I'll just say it. I'm gonna meet you guys at Goldenrod City, and you'll see why. So I'll see you guys in a bit. On our way back, there's a hidden item here. It's called a full heal. Yeah, you get the idea. All right, we're back, and here's where I want to go. So earlier we've met Bill at Critique City, and now I'm gonna talk to him. Hi, Glug. Would you like to show me something? He came over. Yeah, he'll give us a free Eevee and crud, I didn't plan this out. I'll be right back. Okay, there you go. I have enough room now. Now give me the Eevee. Give me it. Good. Got the Eevee. Thank goodness. So Eevee, it's finally time I talk about Eevee, and let me look at my Eevee. It's a male, and it's got a sassy nature. Oh, that would be better for like I'll talk about that in a bit. But let's talk about Eevee as a Pokemon. Eevee is a pretty unique Pokemon to say the least, because it's Eevee. I mean, what don't you like about Eevee? Eevee is definitely an interesting Pokemon, like I said. It learns quite a few amount of moves in Eevee, unfortunately, so you're not really getting good uses out of its move pool. And to level up, there are some moves it does learn only as an Eevee, like, if I'm correct, this thing, it's Bite, Baton Pass, stuff like that. However, one thing that Eevee's obviously known for is its different evolutions. In this case, Eevee can evolve into many different Pokemon. The first of which being Vaporeon with a Water Stone. Now, the first three evolutions all need stones, and they're all not the easiest to obtain, obviously. Like I said, you can get them at the Poké-Salon, depending on when they show up. Vaporeon is the more HP-oriented evolution, and to be honest, it is pretty good at its job for what it's doing anyway, that is. It's a pretty solid tank with actual good special offenses to back it up. We just got the Surf HM, so Surf is even better to give it on this thing. And it learns Aurora Beam 36, Ice Beam through TM, unfortunately, and its other good water moves, well, you're not getting them for a long time. Hydro Pump at 71, Muddy Water at 78, and only in Platinum, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver. So, oh yeah, like I mentioned, all the Eevee evolutions have a pattern of learning a good stab move, low levels at 15. And 36, some other move, then 43, then 50, and 57, 64. So they learn a new move about once every 7 levels, basically. And most of the time, the good moves don't come in for a long time. Vaporeon is nice enough to at least come with Surf because we just got the HM. So if you're looking for a good water type, Vaporeon is definitely a good Pokemon. Next would be Jolteon, which is the fastest of the 3. And by far one of the more popular ones as well. Now that Shadow Ball is a special move in this game, Jolteon can highly benefit from it instead of using just Hidden Power. Although you still most likely want Hidden Power on most of the evolutions anyway, and Shadow Ball as well because most of the special attackers. But anyway, Jolteon is fast, hits hard with special attacks. That's about it. Jolteon is really good, although unfortunately the only issue is Thunderbolt is through TM. You're gonna have to grind for it if you want it early on. Otherwise, you can get Thunder to the department store before it learns it at 71, and then Discharge at 78, which sucks. But otherwise, I feel like Jolteon is just a really good Pokemon overall. If you can obtain a Thunderstone before Leaf 4, I can highly recommend this Pokemon. Nothing much else to it. If you're just looking for a strong, speedy special attacker, this is definitely your guy. Unlike, if you can't deal with Ampharos' slow speed, then Jolteon's definitely your electric type. Next up would be, by far regarded as the worst of the 3, being the false prophet in the Twitch Plays Pokemon. Being hated as a fire type in general, even Game Freak cases Pokemon, Flareon. Flareon is... out of the 3 evolutions in the original 3, it is by far the worst. Great attack stat, and it's more physical oriented, but attacking oriented, but nothing to use it with. Fire Fang is its only physical fire move through level up. And it's pretty weak and learns at level 43. Otherwise, you're most likely using this as a special attacker. While it's got special attack of 95 as a Flareon, which is respectable, honestly, this thing is just outclassed by most of the fire types because it's supposed to be a physical attacker, but it can't do the job well at all. And pure fire type isn't even the best overall. While it hits a bit harder than Magmar, getting a Firestone is still not easy, and Magmar at least has a better move pool than this thing. Flareon, you're going to have to give it special moves for the most part, and Shadow Ball is now special in this game, unlike in the earlier gens where it was physical. And if you're really determined, this thing learns Iron Tail at 30M and Dig, Giga Impact, Return. That's about the best you're going to do, and also learns Fire Blast at 71, Lava Plume 78. Yeah, this thing is not very good. Espeon, Espeon and Umbreon are a bit unique because they evolve through happiness. Happiness in the daytime gives you Espeon, and we just got the Soothe Bell, so raising this happiness is a bit easier, though the only issue is that you're going from 70 in order to get it all the way to 200 something. Early stab move is Confusion, Psychic at 64. For some reason it gets Morning Sun at 71 and Psych Up at 78, if I'm correct. If you want Psychic, you're going to have to wait a long time, or if not, they're TM. Shadow Ball is a good option for this thing, since we just got Shadow Ball. Psybeam at 36. Overall, I do recommend Espeon, even with its shallow move pool. Because if there's one thing it's very popular for, is that it's fast and special attacking oriented, but it's got a very weak move pool. Overall, if you're looking for Psychic type and you don't want the typical Alakazam, or don't have access to Alakazam, and you don't want Kadabra, Espeon is definitely your Pokemon. Next up is Umbreon, the tankiest of the evolutions. More defensive oriented, but very weak in offensive department, and also very slow. It's got Pursue early on, and it does learn some other solid moves through leveling up. Feint Attack. Yeah. I would say this Pokemon's good. It's more of a defensive Pokemon. It's better in multiplayer than it is single player, just because this thing is so weak offensively that's just not easy to recommend. If you want Baton Pass on Umbreon to pass up any supportive moves, well, keep your Eevee unevolved until level 36 for Baton Pass. Then you'll get your move. And through TMs, it does learn some solid special attacks like Dark Pulse, for example. But honestly, I don't recommend this Pokemon just because it's more a tank and doesn't do well offensively. Yeah, I'd actually pass on this thing. But if you're looking for a tank, this thing is going to do well. And also it does learn Moonlight and... Crud, I don't remember what its last move is through level up. I'm pretty sure it's some other random move. Like I don't think it's Psych Up, it's some other move, I don't know. But either way, I have a hard time recommending it, believe it or not. It's just supposed to be a tank and that's it. The last two evolutions, well, you're not attaining them in HeartGold. In order to attain these last two, you're going to have to transfer your Eevee all the way to Diamond or Pearl Platinum. If you want Leafeon, you're going to have to go to Diamond or Pearl Platinum, level it up in the Moss Rock and Eterna Forest. And that's about it. Leafeon as a Pokemon, while it is solid in terms of the stats, I mean, look at those physical stats. They're pretty good, and good HP to complement that. Its low speed is a bit hard to use, and we gotta talk about its level up moves. They're pretty bad. It gets Razor Leaf early on. Giga Drain and Magical Leaf are pretty bad on this thing, believe it or not. But the biggest issues about it is Swords Dance and Leaf Blade are not accessible to you until level 71 and 78. X-Scissors through TM, which you're going to have a hard time attaining, as I said. And Swords Dance, you're going to have to grind in order to get if you don't want it that late in. And just getting it in general is not easy. If you can get through Diamond Pearl Platinum and get this thing as a Leafeon then trade it here, it's going to do well. But honestly, I don't recommend this Pokemon. Even if you were to transfer it all the way there, consider it just as a little thing that reminder as you can't obtain it in this game. Same with Glaceon, except it's more of a special offensive Pokemon and is a bit bulky. But the thing is, its type is also bad for being a defensive Pokemon, because it's one of its stats specializes in special defense and defense, but As an ice type, it's not very good for that. And Ice Beam is through TM. It never learns it to level up. It starts with Icy Wind, gets Ice Shard, Ice Fang, and then Blizzard at 71. And I don't remember its last move to level up. I want to say Cheer Cold, but why would it learn Cheer Cold? Regardless, honestly, I don't recommend Glaceon. Like, it's such a great offensive Pokemon in the special department, but the rest of its other reasons to do the job, like to be a tank and go special offensive, is not really good. I'd say skip on this Pokemon. And the same reasons for why you can't attain Leafeon applies. You get the idea. Oh, I decided to spend the rest of the episode talking about Eevee. And Jack wants to call me now. Because now we're going back to Ecruteak to take on the next route, most likely. Because I do not want to go to the Ruins of Alpha again. And I don't want to get all of the water stuff done until I get Fly. So the next time I'm going to meet you guys in Ecruteak City to move on to the routes to the left of Ecruteak. And then just move on from there. See you guys next time for more Pokemon. And hopefully have an easier time with trainers than we did already. Because I only have 3 Pokemon. Oh well. I can deal with it. See you guys next time for more Pokemon.